The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Here's Manny Machado now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 0 for 5. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? You looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
That one missed, but if it's a strike,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's one away.
Second, center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the Thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Wow, that got up onto the roof deck. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Ralph Heiner.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Gennett. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Digging in the switch hitter, King Mad Dog. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Outside and low, 3-0. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Tommy Joseph comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tommy Joseph is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mad Dog going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this. At the plate, Orlando Cepeda. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Darno gathers it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
Batting 7th.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned Odor.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
In the dirt here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Catcher.
Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. 1 for 5. In the dirt here. The 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Cepeda rounds the corner and is headed home. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Chris Young is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Manny Machado stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
In now, Scooter Jeanette, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, number 5.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Michael Conforto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yelich.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
Right fielder number 34.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Striding in once again, Ralph Kiner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's the difference with 2 strikes, Matt. That ball's right in his wheelhouse. If he's ahead in the count, he probably hammers it. With 2 strikes, you foul it off.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chris Young is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. On its way is pitch number 75. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
The third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, King, Mad Dog, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Mad Dog.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Orlando Cepeda. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter number
At the
15,
plate, Rougned Odor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox. Here comes the first pitch.
Second baseman
Scooter Gennett is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guys not going to worry about 3 strikeouts. Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on.
Ball 1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, falling that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Hit sharply on the ground. Sano is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman Miguel Sano.
Into the windup and the pitch. Left side. And he's set down, 1 away.
The catcher, number 5.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Here's one for Gennett, the second baseman. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike. and you add that to the rest of his repertoire, man, it's tough to cover them all.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty. Striding in once again, Tommy Joseph. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Ryan Hearn takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
25. Ryan.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Chris Young will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Right fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season. And as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory. Into the box, Ralph Kiner. Swing and a liner.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter. And he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Cepeda. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Brad Brock, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, with both starters out now, and we've got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Ready once again, Manny Machado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trevor Story is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Looks at a slider over the outer half in the air out to center field. After it is Yelich. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Nick Hundley. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Nick Hundley.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Popped high in the air. Freeman is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
in is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And he will indeed make the play, in fact. So striding in, Michael Conforto. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2 and 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Joseph. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And a ball, 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Keone Kela takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Keone Kela.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that Russell Martin is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here's Bryce Harper now, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, hitless in 3 at-bats. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run.
Wow, talk about about a man rising to the occasion? If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only one game, but that's his third homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Designated hitter, Ralph Kiner.
Into the box now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air into shallow left center. Conforto has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, King Mad Dog. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, Orlando Cepeda. He swings and grounds it to short. Story scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Rognadador now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Chris Young. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Sean Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Young is retired to kick off the inning. Grounded to third. To his right, Sano. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2. Three inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 9 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left us 1 runner on base. For the Twins, 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.